And welcome everyone to Podcetrtek, Slovenia. This is the team event of the European Pool Championships, Predator European Championships. This is Youth 2025. This is the team event. What a lag from these players. And it seems that the young man from Finland, Arseli Hanukala, will be breaking first in this 9-ball match. This is a team event. You have Finland versus Norway. You have 3 players per team. Each one will play a 8-ball, 9-ball, or 10-ball. And it's the first team to win 2 games, 2 of the matches. If they win 2 matches and the third match is in play, they'll just stop it because they don't need the third match. That's the decider. This 9-ball is a race to 8 for these 2 gentlemen. In the last match I just called, they stopped the match at 2-2 because Slovakia had already defeated the Estonian team in the 9-ball and the 8-ball. And what a break by this Joachim Lankas from Norway. Great 10-ball break. He's got great position on the 2-ball. The hole just come down to the rail and up for the 3 in the opposite corner. And everything is spread out, nothing blocking him. This is 9-ball, WPA rules. It's an alternate break format. Oh, he didn't quite open up that ball enough. And he's going to give up a shot to this young Norwegian, Joachim Lankas. And I actually called that wrong. It was the Finnish player, Akseli, that had the opening break. I got those confused. And Joachim is now at the table. Thanks to Jimmy Warung, our production manager, correcting me. Love it. Hate to give you guys the wrong information out there. My name is George THA. I'm in the United States. And this young man from Norway is on his way to running out this rack. A little bit of right English on this ball, and he'll come right over to the left side and play the 5-ball to the opposite side pocket. Oops. Again, the 4-ball and the 5-ball. I get them confused a little bit. Now he'll come across and play the 7 to the side. And playing the 8-ball portion for the Finnish team is Lenny Auresto versus Robin Haig Peterson for the Norway team. And on the 10-ball, a well-known Rico Rampanen from Finland playing Benjamin Erland Arden from Norway. You have 3 tables in play. 2 of them are being streamed, table 1 and table 2. This is table 1 with a 9-ball. Table 2 has this is table 2. Table 1 has the 10-ball, and table 3 has the 8-ball portion. Keep in mind, the first team to win 2 of the 3 matches being played moves on. There's 20 teams from 20 countries. Joachim lined up very nicely for a stop shot on this 8-ball to play the 9-ball next in the opposite corner. I'll name off the countries as soon as this shot goes down and it gets on the 9 well. The federations coach these gentlemen very, very well. This is 19 and under. And he closes that out. We have 20 countries sending teams for this tournament here in Slovenia. We have Austria, Bosnia-Herzegovina, Croatia, Cyprus, the Czech Republic, Finland, France, Germany, Hungary, Italy, Lithuania, however you pronounce that one, depending on potato. But Netherlands, Norway, Poland, Slovakia, Spain, Sweden, Switzerland, Turkey, and Ukraine. There's a split view on your screen now, and on table number 1, which is on your lower right-hand screen, you can see the young Rico Rampanen in his chair, I believe, and that was the Norwegian player breaking. But here again, you have the Norwegian player Joachim Lankas breaking the balls after winning the first game. The young man from Finland, Akseli. These are a little difficult to execute. He has a 2-9 combo, but I think the 3-ball is in the way of the corner pocket. And I think he has to move the cue ball a little bit. It should come out where you can see it. He'll be between the 8 and the 3 with the cue ball. He may be able to shoot the 2-9 combo, but the 5-ball blocks it. He's pocketed a very nice shot and got optimal position. Let's see what he plays here. Does he play the safety? Keep in mind the 9-ball, he might give it a run. I like coming across this and banking the 2-ball straight up towards the 8 and bringing the cue ball to the bottom part of the table with a little bit of left English. He's using right, so he's doing it a different way, and that's exactly what he played. He'll use the 9-ball to block it, and he's played a rather nice safety. He killed the cue ball very nice off the long rail to get it behind that 5. And you had the 5, 9, 6, and 8 to use for cover. So he had a nice wall of balls. This event is played on the Predator Arc Pro table. It is covered with Simonis cloth, the 860 Tournament Blue. And they're playing with the Aramith Tournament Pro-Cup balls. Well, he's hit it, so there's no ball in hand, but he's left the long shot down the rail. For the young Finnish player. Natural position for the 3. He overcut that ball. It's not gonna set up for the side, so he'll be looking for a safety underneath the 5-9, more than likely. You hate to leave the 2-ball over a pocket, though, I tell you that. But the 3-ball should come into play. Might be able to bank this. Yeah, he found cover. Found the 9-ball for cover. What a great jump shot. Got a big cut shot on this 4. Left the long shot. For position here, he's got to move the cue ball anywhere close to where he is. He's looking to get up on above by the 8 so he can come down and open up the 6-7 with the cue ball. And he has found, looks like, a great angle for it. That's where he was looking to get. He can't go right into it though, so he's going to have to come all the way down to the bottom of the rail, and back up to open it. Keep in mind, having the 6 and 7 lined up as they are, if he gets on the inside of these balls, he could scratch. Unless he goes 2 rails at it. He's done a great job of it. Hit it perfect. Couple of great shots, and this rack has opened up for him to something that you should run out 99% of the time, if not 100. He gave himself just a little bit of an angle, not much. He wants to come towards the side pocket with the cue ball with a little bit of draw. Get nice and tight on this 9 ball. Yeah, he was a little too straight in to kind of come over more, so now he's going to be stretched out. He's a pretty tall young man. Should be able to lean over the table here and pocket this no problem. This is for a 2-0 score. And that's where we are at. Both players at the table. We've seen a little bit of both of them. Akseli from Finland will be racking the balls. It'll be his break, as the Finnish player did break. I'm sorry. As he won the lag. So when the score is even, he will be breaking. Joachim from Norway in his chair with a 2-0 lead. Two ball down on the break. Does he have an open shot on the 1? The answer is no. The 6 ball blocks it. A push. Probably give himself a jump shot over the 9. That's where he's looking. Which will leave a rail first shot. I don't think he'll bother jumping this. He's taken away the rail first by getting the cue ball up closer to the 9. So now I think we see the jump shot. Had he left it further down table, he would have had a rail first shot. He's going to kick the opposite way. Nope. That's what I thought he'd do here. This is the play. Try to hit the top side of the one. He could hit the bottom and go towards the there you go, using the balls in between. That also had a risk of a scratch on the side, but he's kicked to a nice safety, and he's left a hit on the ball, but not much he can do with it. Just bank the one ball down and keep the cue ball up on top. Careful with the scratch. He's left enough to play a carom on the 9 ball if he chooses. In fact, if he plays the 1 ball, he's got a carom on the 9. This is a good two-way shot. These are the kinds of shots that come up in 9 ball. They can make an aggressive player some fast games. It's a two-way shot. It's free to play at the 9 ball. Position for the 3 is there. So could have played it. He played the 1 all the way by itself. Still got hooked behind the 5 for the 3, so nothing wrong with playing the 9 ball there. This should get by it. Will it? Will it sneak by? No, it doesn't. Good shot, just not enough oomph. He can go at this 1 rail with spin, 2 rails to cross the face of the ball and bring the cue ball down table and try to leave the 3 ball on the head rail. Missed it completely. But he has tied up the 5 and the 4 ball. He'll just go to the side rail, shoot the 4 ball first, come around for the 5. A good attempt by the young Axeli. He's going to have to come up right towards the 8 with some high English here. Is he drawing this ball? Trying to go 2 rails around the 8? Yeah, he was trying to get around it. The spin forced him to miss the ball. High English there would have just brought him straight down and up, possibly over the 8. It was hard to get up above it to shoot the 5 next, regardless of how he played the ball. Just going to bank this up and use the 8-5 for cover. Jump shot coming up. Axeli had a nice jump shot on the 2 ball earlier. Now we'll see the young Norwegian jump the ball. Both executed some nice shots. Has to bring the cue ball out underneath the 9. 2 rails underneath the 9 between the 9-7 for position on the 6. Just a follow shot. Just medium speed, going just past the side middle of the table. Nice shot. Perfect speed and hit. Good shot here. Hits it with a little bit of speed. He can try and hold to about where he is now, actually. Go 2 rails right around the 8. If he hits it with more speed, he may be able to go 4 rails to get to the same spot. But he's going to hit it nice and soft. Very well done. Pretty shot. Nice touch. Just going to draw this back a little for the 9. Come right over to the side rail. Oh. Thought for a second he was going to threaten the side pocket with the cue ball there, but he didn't. Very well controlled shot. This for a 3-0 lead. And let's take a look while they racket the balls. Let's take a look at how his teammates are doing. And breaking in game number 4. Disaster. Cue ball scratch on the break. Well, so far, the Finnish team is tied with the Norwegian team playing 8-ball at 2 games. The Finnish team leads this one 3-0 and playing 10-ball. They are tied 2 games apiece, both teams. This 9-ball match may play very big in the grand scheme of things. He's on the 4 to come to the 5. He can draw this back. Got to be leery of the side pocket. The tangent line coming off the ball with draw leads him right to it. See if he recognizes it. That works in 9-ball. Nice little fluke there, but got him a shot and position. He didn't draw the ball back. He's just stunned over for the long shot on the 5 down the rail. Probably hold the cue ball. Give himself a long shot on the 6. Wants to stay on the left side of it. He's done well. This is a follow shot. Head rail and back down. Just to the center of the table is as far as he has to go. Maybe a hint of right English. He's going to draw around this little stunt up. The elevation of the cue made that shot a little bit harder, and that ball moved on him. If he hits it flat with his cue nice and level, he had to put some right English on the ball to get around the 9. So he decided to try to stun it a little bit. Elevated his cue and came down on the ball and missed it. At this point, the Norwegian players come up with the shots, especially towards the end. Whoa, he's missed that 8 ball, but he's left a little bit of a. It's a cut shot, up and down. He wants to miss the 9 with the cue ball. See if he shoots it with speed or kind of eases it in. I like shooting this with some speed and going up and down, trying to find the middle of the table for the 9 ball. But the fact that he has to avoid the 9 with a little bit of just, he should be able to get by the 9 with center. That's nice. That'll work. Gave himself some distance, but a very makeable shot. Just to get on the board, he is trailing 3 games to 0. And on the board he is. 1-3. Going back to his teammates. The 8 ball portion is still tied at 2 by both teams. And the Finns lead 3-2 in the 10 ball. Rico Rampanen. Watched the young man play in the U.S. in the World 10 Ball Championships and in the Diamond Las Vegas Open on a couple of occasions. He represented very, very well. He took down some big players. I believe he took down Skylar Woodward from the U.S. in a match, and there was another top player that he played. I just can't recall it right off the top of my head. But the young Finn really represented well about 2 years ago in Las Vegas. It might have been 3 years ago, possibly. Yeah, at least 3 years ago. Well, and this Finn just hung up the 2 ball. Keep in mind, these 2 young men are racing to 8 games in 9 ball. Their teammates are racing to 7 in 8 ball and 7 in 10 ball. And both Finnish players lead 3 games to 2 in 8 ball and 10 ball. Side pocket, gone. Now you keep giving your opponent ball in hand or leaving them easy outs, and you're going to be in trouble. But the good thing here is the 6-7 might present a little bit of a challenge. So it's not a straightforward easy out. He'll get good on this 4 ball, as it is up on top. Just don't hit the 8 ball and stop there. He hasn't. He's going to come off too sharp, don't leave a very hard cut. Easy safety behind the 7 or the 6. And it looks like he left a window open, so long straight in shot for Joachim. Going through the ball, he missed that shot. Stroke was just a little off. He's looking to shoot it to the left-hand corner. I'm not sure if he can get position for this 5 ball for the side and get underneath the side pocket here on the right. He'll be able to come off the rail though and come beneath it. Did that very nice with the English. Very, very nice. Now he's got to use high right English and get up to about the middle diamond of the long rail on the right. Oh, he went all the way around the table. And there's no offensive shot there unless he decides to bank the 6. He went for the bank. He shot it in a 2-way fashion. He's left a long shot. The 9 ball will impede position for the 7. He could make the 9 ball shooting the 6. So it's a free shot at the 9 here. And an opportunity to make the 6. Playing safe. Smart shot. He says, I'm leading 3-1. I'm not going to take a chance here. The balls are all out in the open. I'll make him kick. He'll have to get a little on the fortunate side to find cover. He'll be kicking the 6 ball down towards the 9. Trying to hold the cue ball behind the 8 there. And there's a lot of open space for an open shot. A little bit of a tester. A little bit of left low here gets you up. Just, do you want to go up to where your cue ball is now? A little more speed so you don't get hooked behind the 8. It lays nice for that. The speed of the ball, the speed of the shot makes for a nice stroke. Gets you up for the 7 ball. He's going to play it soft. Interesting. The young Norwegian must like the soft stroke balls because that was played very, very well. Very confident shot. Bring the ball back a little. He should get perfect on this 9 ball. These are very, very great practice shots. Oh, wow. That got away from him. Those are the types of shots that you practice quite a bit. Those pretty much just a hair off angle or straight into the corner to bring the ball back 1 foot, 2 feet, 3 feet to where you want to bring it. Get your stroke tuned into the action on the cue ball. A lot of players will line that up straight in and bring the cue ball all the way back to scratch in the corner for a straight stroke to get in stroke. And he's left another. He's gifted Joachim with another game here. Moves it to 4-1, but it is a race to 8. And his teammates are trailing in their matches. 3-2 and 4-2, respectively. There you see Rico Rampanen, who is stretched out, looking slim and trim. It's gotten some height. And this the young Norwegian Benjamin Erlend Arlden at the table. Our players have gone to break. It's a good time to go over the EPBF sponsors, the European Pocket Billiard Federation, the referees contracted with Predator to referee their matches for the Pro Billiard Series and all the European Pool Championships. Iwan Simonis is the Billiard Cloth sponsor. They're using the Tournament Blue. And Aramith Billiard Balls are the official balls of this tournament. And they're using the Tournament Pro-Cup TV balls. Kamui Brand, Longoni Cues from Italy. And then you have a couple of local sponsors, the Therme Olimia and the Slovenian Billiard Foundation. All taking part and sponsoring and bringing this Predator European Championship Youth 2025 tournament to you. Last week we had the Slovenian Open, the Kamui Slovenian Open. And so far in these pool championships, in straight pool, that was won by Felix Vogel in the under 19 and by Max Benko in the under 17. There is a 10 ball going on with these players. There will also be 9 ball and 8 ball. Our players are gladiators who are walking back in the arena. Grabbing their swords. No, not yet. Just walking back and forth. Meanwhile, the young Norwegian player, Benjamin, at the table on the lower part of your screen, shooting this 9-ball to get on to 10. Is he cutting it in the side or playing it in the corner? To the side he goes and misses. His left Rico, a good shot here. More than likely cut it to the side, go around the table 3 rails for position on the 10-ball in the right-hand corner pocket. He's also missed it. Joachim Lankas to break the balls in this 6th game of the match in a race to 8. He trails 1 game to 4. Wing ball and the 1-ball. Great break shot. Has a nice opening shot on the 2 for the side pocket. Positioned for the 3 to the side pocket. Same side pocket. Is in line. Is he considering the 3-9 combo? It's tough to get position on it from this. He's going to try to go into the 9. Play the 3-ball in the same pocket. That 9-ball is a little very tough. Nice wide open rack for a break and run. Be the first one of the match. But when you're going for a break and run, you got to make that first ball. Now Araceli has made the first ball, and he's lined up pretty nice for this 3-9 combo. His cue ball should track right at the 7, possibly to the side pocket. He's on the rail, so he can't really put much on the ball. Careful with the cue ball coming off the 7. Nice shot. Very well shot, very well struck. Game number 2 now trails 2-4. And his teammate Riku Rompanen has now extended his lead 5-2 over the Norwegian in their race to 7. The 8-ball match is tied at 3. Big break here. No problems here. With this angle getting on the 3 ball, you just want to stun the ball towards the 6 and the 4 there at the bottom of your screen by the side pocket, or play it to the corner and come across the table to the same area for position on the 3. He was pretty straight. I thought he had an angle there. Four ball is making this ball probably wins him the game, because going from the 5 to the 6 is straightforward. The 7's a straight in shot, and a stop shot on the 7 wins you the game for the 9. It's cueing over a ball though, so a lot of wrong things can happen in this shot. Anytime you're over a ball, especially as long of a stroke as he played there. See how long his stroke is? Might have looked to put his hand in front of the ball, of the 9, his bridge hand. Smooth things out a little bit. And he went right around and right in the corner pocket. A gift from Norway to Finland. These 5 balls will cut his 2-game lead and bring the young Akseli to trail by only 1 game. And on table number 1, Benjamin from Norway has closed the gap a little and won a game. Now trails 3-5. Does he hold it on the left side, or does he come across the 9 to play it in the same pocket? Hard to tell which to play in that with that camera angle. This one is rather straightforward. Just pocket the ball. You don't like being against the rail though, that's for sure. Right down the middle, and now he only trails by 1 game. And breaking in game number 8 will be Joachim. Shout out to a lot of those people that are joining us on YouTube, on Billiard TV, on ProBilliardTV. And there goes the 6 right to the side. Straight in shot on the 1, but he's got to bring the cue ball back quite a ways for a shot on the 2 ball. He's got to get back past the 9. or find the window between the 7 and the 9 for the 2 ball. He's coming back. He's gonna screw this ball right back. Push the shot out. And might have left a cut to the side pocket on this 1 ball. What's nice about it is you can take a nice level stroke at this, cut it in. I believe he goes by the 4 ball and comes all the way back for the 2 ball. He hit a lot of ball, but he's gonna come out smelling like a rose unless he played the bank. That would have actually been a good 2-way shot, because if he goes short of the pocket, he goes back towards the middle of the table and leaves a good safety. So worked out for the young Axerli. Gonna go up for the side. Three ball in the corner. This lines up pretty nice for the get the 4 in the side, stop shot on the 5, and then come up for the 7. He's put himself on the wrong side of the 4. Not a good angle when you want to just stop the ball. Because now when he comes off of it, his cue ball is going to track a little higher away from the 5. Unless he's using inside to come straight across. Now it's just a little bit longer. Oh, his teammate Riku Rompanen is now leading 6-3 over Benjamin Arolden. And the 8-ball match between the 2 teams is tied at this time at 4 games. Tight match between these 2 teams, Finland and Norway. Don't want to hit that. Now he's going to have to play it to the side pocket, bring the cue ball around 2 rails and play the 8 ball to the upper right hand corner, stop it there for the 9. Lays pretty good. Just a little bit of left-hand English on this so you can use the bottom rail to control this cue ball better and get better shape on the 8. Like that. Very, very nicely done. Now he just has cue ball there, but can he get the cue ball off the rail? He might be well served to stop the cue ball in front of the side pocket, to use the space where the side pocket is so he's not against the rail. He powered the ball in. Used the outside of the corner pocket to make it. And this, after trailing 3-0, we're about to go 4-4 in this match. And 4-4 it is. Not only is it 4-4, the young Finnish player will be breaking the balls. A good look at Riku Rompanen on the hill here, with an open table in this 10-ball match to try to put Finland on the board with 1 point, needing 2. Back to our feature table here. One ball to the side pocket. He has found that ball a couple of times now to the side and pocket a bonus ball. So he's made the 1 and the 4. Good opening shot on the 3, on the 2. Easy position on the 3. But he's going to need position where he can break out the 5, 9, 8. Might choose to play the 5 into the 8 over to the 9, possibly make the 9 ball. It's worth a look at. Got the perfect angle to go into him. From this angle, I don't think he's threatening to make the 9 unless he misses the 5 entirely and goes straight at the 9. He's looking at the 8 ball down the corner. Looks like it's lined up. I wouldn't have a problem taking a shot at this 9 ball. 1 rail off the 8. It's a big pocket. If he puts it into the long rail, it's a very big pocket. They're tied at 4 though, so he's probably, if memory serves me, when there was aggressive shots available, he chose his safety on a couple of occasions and was effective with it. And that's how he got the 3-0 score. When he was leading 3-0. But both players have won 3 games in a row now in this match. Safety all the way. It leaked out. He's got a full ball. It's a little bit of a tester. He can play it to the corner. Bring the cue ball right across, straight across for the 6 in the upper corner. He can spin the ball a little to play the bottom corner. Played it to the side. And he's left a, what I call a 4-rail safety. Can't shoot it to the corner because he'll scratch. I like hitting this ball a little bit off center to the left, bringing it 4 rails. Cue ball will track right towards the 7 and bring it 4 rails and try to leave it on the bottom rail. Could just follow it up and leave the cue ball on the head rail and the ball on the bottom rail. See how he plays it. Brought the cue ball around. He's going to use the 9. Oh, he hit the 9. If he doesn't hit the 9 ball, he would have been behind it and had a great safety. Doesn't have a full pocket. The 8 ball blocks the right side of the pocket. Apparently you can't see it because he's jumping. Well, he made the 8 ball with the jump shot. That's the second jump shot he makes. He played one over a 2 ball early in the match and made it when the score was 1-0, in fact. And this to take the lead. Riku has closed out his game. So Finland leads 1-0 in this race to 2 in matches. 2 out of 3. The 8-ball race to 7. Norway leads 5-4. So if that ties up, this is the swing match. This one will swing it to the winner. Now with a good opportunity to take the lead, this 9-ball. Coming off that jump shot on the 4, which pockets the 8. And he closes it out perfect. 5 games to 4. Norway will break. What an experience for these players. They get to play 8-ball, 9-ball, and 10-ball in this team event. In the pool championships, they'll play 8-ball, 9-ball, and 10, and straight pool on top of it. So they play all disciplines. They produce some very well-rounded players. And they have for many, many years. In the background on the right side of your screen, you see Rico Rampanen, who has won his match. He won the 10-ball portion of it, as the 8-ball is still going on between Lenny Auresto and Robin Peterson. Nice little kick shot on this 2. See if he tries to hold the cue ball underneath a 6-9, or if he goes for the make on this. He's going to leave a shot. He's going to leave it over the pocket. So, long shot. 3-ball is up in the middle of the table towards the high end. So, pocket the ball, and he should come down between the 3-8 for the 3 in the same corner. And then there's always that part of it. Those long shots can be pretty testing. Trickled it in. Does he get behind the 5? The answer is looks like it. Back for the jump cue. He's already got 2 nice jump shots, one on a 4-8 that won him the game, and one on a 2-ball in the second game, excuse me, of the match. Arkseli Hanuk Kala. Cue ball. Threatened the pocket, but has left a long shot that should produce some nice shape. Now he showed that he can roll these balls in when he shoots them. What was he looking at pointing at the 9? because the tangent line doesn't go to the 9, it goes more towards the 6. Unless he's playing this ball in the side pocket and running the cue ball into the 9 possibly. And that's exactly what he was doing. And how did he come up? Came up pretty good. I believe the 3 ball goes to the corner without scratching. He catches the point. And if he catches the point, it might give him perfect shape on the 4 ball to the side pocket. Actually, that's the 5 ball, so the 4 ball. No, that is the 4. Not sure if he can cut this. He's going to have to bank it or just go up and down and bring the cue ball all the way down. That's exactly what he's doing. He's going to use the 5 to play a safety behind. Found it. The 8 ball portion of this team match is tied at 5. They are racing to 7. That might be over before these two finish their 9 ball match. So that might be the decider. Another jump shot for the young Norwegian. He's pocketed 1 on a 4 ball in the 3rd game. He's going to sell out. This is a very big game because they are playing to 8. But this could give Arceli a 2-game lead. Does he play it to the same corner, or does he cut it in the side and come back for the 5? Very important choices. Coming off the 5, the cue ball tracks towards the left-hand corner pocket a little bit. He cut it thin because he was spinning it with a lot of right English, as you could see the cue ball come off the head rail. And he's left his opponent a very nice out shot here to put him on the, give him that 2-game lead that he needs. And he will be breaking to get on the hill if he wins this. This is just a stop shot, and the rack gets easier as he works his way down. Of course, the pressure doesn't change. And it's racks like this that put a little more pressure on some of these players. So once you know that if you get out, you can win. And you stop and think about that. And as soon as you stop and think, that's where the trouble comes in. I don't think he's found cover. But he's left a long straight in shot. The 8-ball match is tied at 5 between these two teams. We'll probably get a little coverage of it when these two go to rack the balls. Interesting that he chose the blind side of the blind pocket to shoot at rather than the other corner pocket. That ball laid where it's a tweener. It's right between shots. You can play it to either corner, and the preference is what you're more accurate with. And the fact that the right-hand corner is the correct side of the ball. Now he's left the bank shot here. I think Oxelli will bank this. He could cut it. It's an awful thin cut. And he's on the rail. Nine ball. And the 9-ball trickles in for a big win right there. Just didn't have to shoot the last 2 balls. Game number 11. 2-game lead. Can he get on the hill with this one? Ball down. Three ball down. Should be able to hold underneath his 2-ball. No, he shoots it up. Does it? Oh, he's perfect. What a time for a break and run. Boy, this lays very well. He shoots this 2-ball down the rail. He'll have an easy shot on the 4, which is right next to it, next to the cue ball. 5 is over the pocket. He might have missed the ball. He did. Ouch. Well, down 2 games. This is what it takes to get back in it. An open table like this with a great starter. So only 2 balls that can hurt him by blocking the 5, which is right over the right-hand corner. Oh, he chose to get behind the 9. Interesting. Ouch. This will go rail first if you can't see it. And a soft shot here can pocket the 5 and get on the 6 pretty nicely. I don't know what he's so worried about. This is a pretty straightforward rail first shot. I would be very happy to be there instead of an inch to the right of where the cue ball is now on this angle. Missed the entire ball. And those are things I recommend to a lot of people, that if I do any instruction at all, is to learn to shoot balls that are just real close, hanging around the pockets. Learn to shoot, to move the cue ball where you want it to. Rail first shots like that, so that it doesn't check. Cue ball won't check. It'll come out to the middle of the table for your positional shot. Because those come up a lot, and they look very simple, but they're a little more touchy than you think. They do require some attention. Stop shot for the 7. This has been a well-played match by both players, but the young Norwegian has given up a few games on a couple of mistakes, just minor mistakes, not real blatant ones, but some minor mistakes. And the 10-ball match, the Norwegian is on the hill, so this will make this, if he goes ahead and wins it, this will make this match right here the swing one, whether they win or lose. And he's about to be on the hill, leading 7-4 in a race to 8 in an alternate break format. It's tough to win from there. And the young Finn puts it away. The bright spot is the Norwegian will have the break. And the trouble is that the Norwegian leads 6-5 in 8-ball. Robin Peterson over Lenny Auresto. This is the under 19 teams. Keep in mind there was 20 teams in this division, and it's the first team that wins 2 out of 3 matches in 8-ball, 9-ball, and 10-ball. This event is played on the Predator Arc Pro pool tables, covered with Simonis 860 Tournament Pro Cloth, and a nice safety by the young man from Finland. Kim's going to want to go 2 rails at this 1 ball and probably hit that 6 ball with the cue ball for position on the 2 that's on the rail there. Oh, he's caught it a little thick. The balls are Aramith Tournament Pro-Cup TV balls. And the 8 ball hinders the shot by quite a bit. Which way will he kick it? Or does he look at just hitting it and running the cue ball up? Probably runs into the into the 4, which is right by the pocket there. Oh, he misses the 4 and it comes all the way up. That's nice, because now the bad part here is this is a slow, soft roll shot, and try to roll the ball right on top of the 3. And the Norwegian has won the 10 ball, 7-5. So this is the swing match. Winner of this match determines whether Norway or Finland goes forward. On the winner's side. In the background, there's Rico sitting down on the right from Finland. This rack's open. The young Oxeli can put this match away by running these balls out to the finish. Trickles in the 2 ball, straight in on the 3. Does he go above the 8 or 2 rails forward? He's going to go above it because 2 rails forward is dangerous from where he is. Extended like that, it's tough to follow the ball effectively. Out to the middle of the table. Nope, he's going to go underneath it and play the 5 to the side. He might have to play it to the corner because the 8 ball disturbs the position. He may not. If he goes into the 8, he doesn't have to get position. The 7 can block him. If he goes into the corner, it's a little bit tougher shot. He could draw it to the side rail and out past the 7 to assure he doesn't get hooked. Lets him put a better stroke on the ball. Instead of trying to finesse it, he can use a good stroke to get out to the middle. He went to the corner and he pocketed the ball. Does he have a full ball is the question. This is tight from the angle I'm looking at. Pockets the ball with confidence. Nice firm stroke. Nice firm confident stroke. Three balls to win his match and win this team match over Norway, Finland. This 9 ball wins it. This is for the whole enchilada. All the marbles on this 9 ball. And on he goes. sending Finland into the winner's side, and Norway now goes to the one-loss side. Rico Rumpinen shaking hands with the young Joachim Lankas, who put on a bit of a fight, but he ended up losing 6 games in a row to lose this match. I'm sorry, it was 7 games in a row to lose this match. And there you see the gentlemen shaking hands. We'll be back with more live action all the way up until Tuesday. This is George Teachea. Thank you very much for tuning in.